All right, y'all, I'm back with another video. Another TV. This one is not necessarily a new model TV, but it is the last 8K OLED produced and the last 8K OLED that will be made. It is the LG Z3 8K WOLED. I'm just showing you the feet right here. Starting off this, I'm just doing a little unboxing. Randomly recorded this when I got the TV. I bought it on an extreme discount. It's on clearance right now. If you're looking to get an 8K OLED, well, this is the only 8K OLED available for purchase, is the LG Z3 in 77 inches. There is the Z2 in 88 inches, but those are hard to find. If you do find it, it still costs half a car, $25,000. But this LG Z3 in 77 inches originally cost $10,000, as did the Z2, ZX, Z1. All of the 8K OLEDs in 77 inches were $10,000, and they rarely ever went on sale. If they went on clearance or sale, it was like $7,000 the least. Well, this one is on clearance right now for $4,000. So if you want an 8K OLED, this is literally the last one that's going to be made. They're not making it anymore. You can get one for $4,000 from Best Buy or Amazon. And so I picked this up just because I know this is the last 8K OLED that's ever going to be made. And I was like, why not? I'm lucky and fortunate enough to be able to get it. So I'm going to pick it up. Going to compare it to my 83-inch Sony A80L. And going to put this one in the basement. And most likely going to sell the Bravia 8 77-inch that I have down in the basement. Bravia 8 regular WOLED, I'll sell that and keep this LG Z3 8K OLED. I'll use it for gaming, some movie watching, but mainly for gaming. But I'm also going to compare it to the A80L to see how it looks. 8K OLED versus regular 4K WOLED. Anyways, this is the box. This little box right here is what everything came in. The screws, the batteries, the remote, everything came in this box right here. Neatly packaged. I'm gonna walk back on over here. Those are the legs, as I said. But yeah, I got this one from Best Buy. As I said, $4,000, which is still very expensive for a freaking TV. But considering that this costs 10 grand, like I'll never pay $10,000 for a TV, never in my life. But considering this was 10 grand and now it's on super clearance for 4,000 because basically most TV manufacturers are saying 8K is dead, they're not making 8K anymore. So I might as well pick it up. So here's the little instructions. Unboxing instructions that people can follow. I do my own thing because I usually unbox and set these things up by myself. I don't have two people, so I can't lift it up, put it on the table. I usually just keep it vertical, use the styrofoam at the bottom, and install the legs while it's standing up, which is what I'm going to do here. Anyway, follow along with me as I unbox this. Sometimes I'll talk, sometimes I won't. Right after the unboxing, there'll be a comparison, side-by-side video, some random footage, TV shows, movies. I think I got Welcome to Derry on there, Pole Express, something else, Netflix show. Probably going to get hit with copyright, but I'm not here to be monetized. I'm just here to show you guys some content. This is me trying to take the box off, one-handed, while I'm using my phone to record. Push that box away into the kitchen. And there goes the TV. Packaged pretty well. Styrofoam front and back. Push this over here. My wife's sitting at the table ignoring me. She's like, you and these damn TVs. Get these fucking TVs out of my house. She don't care. Like a whoopee. She's over here watching The View, watching Whoopi and them. You know how they do. But that's the 83-inch A80L Sony WOLED 83-inch A80L, which is an excellent TV. Got a little cold, got the sniffles, damn kids. Anyway, I'm gonna try to push this over there, set it up over there, put it up side by side next to the 83-inch A80L. That's my goal. Take these styrofoam pieces off. I hate styrofoam. I hate the sound. I hate the feel. I hate all of the mess it leaves behind with the little pieces. I just hate styrofoam. Why am I just showing the TV like this? I don't know. I probably thought I was going to be saying something. Let me take this plastic off. Now the design of this TV is excellent, man. I mean, it feels built like a tank. It's sturdy. I love the back design. It's glossy. The entire TV is glossy. The front, the back. It's just one big glossy, like slate. I love the design. It's very elegant. It's the best looking LG OLED, I think. It looks better than the G5 in my opinion. Anyway, yes, the entire back is this one flush piece across the back. It runs basically the entire length of the panel, except for the little lip that goes around it. Yeah, it's a beautiful looking TV. And the LG Z3 is an MLA panel. It has the MLA layer on top of it, so it does have that like semi-gloss look to it. It's not completely glossy. Like the A80L is like a mirror. It's super glossy. But this Z3 with the MLA, it's like semi-gloss. It's still glossy, but just not as glossy as the A80L. And they say the MLA layer has like this doesn't have a polarizer, something's with the panel where it's like, it looks super glossy here because the plastic is still on. I haven't peeled the plastic off. Once I peel the plastic off, you'll see what I'm talking about. It sort of looks like a quantum dot OLED, how it's like semi-gloss or has like a purplish tint to it. But once I peel off this plastic, you'll see, oh, I guess I didn't put that part into the video where I peel everything off. Anyway, we're going to go straight into the side-by-side comparisons. Here you go. Enough of the BS. And this is Welcome to Derry. Welcome to Derry. Beautiful show. I love it. It started off slow, started to pick up. It's doing great now, man. The last 3 episodes were excellent. Anyway, the 8K 77-inch LG Z3 is on the floor. The 4K 83-inch Sony A80L is on the TV stand. Both of these are in their respective bright Dolby Vision settings. On the Sony, it's in Dolby Vision Bright. On the LG Z3, it's in Dolby Vision Cinema Home. I try to match them up to the same, look as much as possible. The settings as far as motion-wise, the Dolby Vision mode that's being used, enhancements are off. So I'll just try to, do a side-by-side comparison as best as possible to match them up. Now you see how you can see my recessed lighting reflecting on the A80L. That's how glossy the screen is. It's just like a damn mirror. But on the Z3 on the floor, you don't see that. You don't see anything on the Z3. That's because it's not as glossy as the A80L is. It's like a semi-gloss. So what do you guys think? The Sony is not only bigger, it's also 4K, while the Z3 is smaller and 8K, so the Z3 should look significantly sharper than the Sony. But does it? Which one looks sharper to you? As you can see, the color is a bit more deep, rich on the LG, while it's a little bit more natural on the Sony. As we all know, Sony colors, some people say Sony colors are muted or doesn't have the pop. It's just that Sony is more natural. They try to make everything look as realistic and real life as possible. While LG, puts a little more emphasis on the colors. They don't mind having a little bit of extra pop, as do most consumers. So yeah, you would think, an 8K OLED would be like the ultimate display, because not only is it per pixel contrast, per pixel light control, it's double the resolution. So it's double the amount of pixels per pixel control, double the amount on a smaller screen at that. So you would think the clarity of this 77-inch 8K, even though it's upscaling 4K, still you would feel the clarity would be like off the charts. But it's more close than you think. Oh, here's some football. Got some football clips in here. Lions, Cowboys. So you guys think of the color, the clarity? What do you guys think? This here is in SDR. This football game is in 4K SDR. I have the Sony in custom and the LG in filmmaker mode. What's this from? This is from these are still shots. Got some still shots here from that Diddy documentary on Netflix, my man Pac. R.I.P. Look at this weasel ass dude. Anyway, look at these still shots. Do they look very similar? Is 8K even worth it? Just from judging off of this, does it look any better? Or does the Sony just being Sony, it just looks damn good? Or does LG need to use an 8K panel in order to have the clarity and sharpness that the Sony processing gives you? I'll admit, sometimes I think the Z3, the LG Z3 looks a lot better. Sometimes I think the Sony looks a lot better. They trade blows, but considering that this LG Z3 8K is a $10,000 TV, it shouldn't be trading blows with anything. It should be knocking the socks off of everyone. Like, there should be no competition whatsoever. There shouldn't be no pixel peeping, no, tit for tat. It should just dominate. But it doesn't dominate, in my opinion. It looks damn good, yes, but it doesn't dominate. What it does do better than the Sony, though, I'll give this to LG, is that the near black handling, as far as chroming and overshoot, crawling blacks, flicker, and all that stuff, is pretty much non-existent. I don't know if that's because it's double the pixels, so it looks, it's more contained. But all of those anomalies that you get with WOLED is just not there on the 8K. It's like there's no color gradation issues. There's no near black issues. It's just a very clean panel. That's the one thing I like about it. But as far as the picture goes, overall, it looks very similar. This is from the Netflix show. I forgot the name of it. It's about the president, about Garfield. Some more Welcome to Derry still shots. been shooting a lot of footage of these two. I'm gonna put out another comparison video. I have this in my house for a while, and I've been just going back and forth between the two, watching many things, having fun with it, enjoying them. Polar Express. The kids were watching it, so like, you know what? Let me take some still shots of Polar Express while my kids are watching it. Which one looks better to you?